everyone, welcome back here to Canning Farms. I'm Gavin, and as you can see, we have started the silage of 2024. So the boys have just arrived there and we started mowing. So the first couple of runs here in the big paddock, as you can see, crop is heavy, leafy, just got it before it went ahead. So should have really done this about a week and a half ago, but it was my fault. I dilly-dallied on it and wasn't sure whether the nitrogen was gone out of it or not, and by the time we tested it was too late, so the weather had broken. So rain there for about 3 days and now we're back at it again. So today's a bit overcast, a bit windy, but no rain and the grass is dry and that. And the boys from Arroy's are just arrived there and they're starting to head out the paddocks that have already been cut.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough.
Grass is, like we said, just getting them before they're starting to go to head. There's 1 or 2 of them starting to put up seed heads, so just want to get them done before that, but the majority of the stuff is clean or whatever. This paddock up here, actually this side is actually usually very light, so to see rows like that now, I'm very happy. So once that gets a bit of a wilt on it now, it should make good stuff.
Dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on.
The lads are into the second paddock there after heading out, so we have 5 paddocks in this section to cut, are roughly about 15 acres here, another 5 acres down below, and this is basically your end result of the heading out. So basically what you're trying to do is spread the grass out as much as possible to get a bit of a wilt on it. What you're trying to do there then is trying to trap in basically the sugars, reduce the moisture content, and basically that improves the quality of your silage. We'll be hoping to leave this, usually I try and leave it down for 2 days, but I think the weather's breaking again on Sunday, so probably baling this tomorrow at dinner time. But I know it's not that bright today, a bit of a sun come out there now, but there's a bit of a wind there, so it should get a good wilt. And between this and rolling it up before baling again, it should get both sides as well. Not as much as I'd like, but look, you can't have everything. So hopefully some good quality silage comes out of this. Right, we're down on the rented ground down here, so we're mowing 3 paddocks. As you can see, the grass is just short of knee high. These paddocks just got ahead of me the last couple of weeks, so the best thing to do is just lift them. I didn't think I'd be cutting them for silage, but they're too strong for grazing, so get them lifted and get this back into the grazing platform. And then as you can see behind me here, we have the last bunch of ladies that arrived in, so they're just starting to lose all the dirt off them and things like that, and all the say the raggy hair and that, and they're looking well now, so they are. So we have a group here. This is Group C. Group A is on the hill there just below the fort, and Group B is over there. Group B will be going in here and eating around the headlands for a few days, just to give them a bit of a break up there. I won't be short of grass, but just have to manage it now for the next week, just so for the rest of these paddocks to come in. I wasn't going to cut these 3 paddocks, wasn't planning to, but they just got too strong, so I have to whip them out, because there's no way I'll get these grazed down the way I want to get them grazed down. What do you think, Ben? Good job? Yeah? Good job? Good job? Right, what do you think? Cup of tea? Yeah, I think so myself. Okay, so it's day 2 now, and the boys have just arrived here, so they're rowing up. So as you can see, it's a fierce heavy crop. It's the heaviest now I've had in a while for this time of year. So the grass got a bit of a wilt now. It's still a bit green in itself now, to be honest, but look, what can you do? The weather didn't really come as I hoped, but sure, look, you're kind of limited by that. But overall the grass is good and leafy, there's not much weed in it, and it got a bit of a wilt, so it shouldn't be too bad now. Right, the lads are about halfway through now, and so far it looks like it's a fierce heavy crop. If you just look up there, you'll see the bales on the right hand side there. So in one of the paddocks last year, in the video last year we cut, it was just a grazing paddock that got too far ahead, and there was 9 bales in it. This year there was 42, so big crop this year now. I just have to catch up with the baler man there, but when I hopped out of the tractor we hadn't even 2 paddocks done, and there was 50 bales in it. So last year, I think the whole of that ground last year done 56 or something like that. So big crop. So we're down here now on the bit of renter ground again, and this actually was a lighter crop, and it got more of a wilt that I'd want on it. So you can see there the top is a bit crispy or whatever. Underneath isn't too green, it's not too bad. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, but the weather and the crop being so heavy up above there, just we're never going to get it. Like, even if I left it down for another day or two in good weather, it still wouldn't be the way I want it. But you see here now that heading out has made a big difference there. So Mallory International logistics and transportation experts have arrived, so they're going to be drawing in the bales for me. Kevin's in the next paddock baling, Byrne is down on the bottom rake, and I'm sitting on my arse on the quad, the way it should be. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of bales, but it's better to have them and looking at them than looking for them, as they say. So So I've just topped off the tractor there with Kevin and we were just speaking there, whatever, and my goal, or what I thought I'd get off all the stuff that I'm cutting today, this early in May, I thought that we'd have 120 bales off everything. He said just here in the hills alone, in the paddocks up here, we've done 205 bales. Now, he asked me as well, and Bernard, the bossman there, he was raking in, and he said, what have you done to get such a heavy crop? And I don't really know, to be honest. Like, it's a bit of a mystery to me. Like, I've only put out 2 bags of 27 2.5, so it only got 54 units of nitrogen, and all the experts are telling you to put out 100 units of nitrogen to get an early cut. It got no slurry this section. The section that I put the slurry out was the grazing bit, because it needed it. And I'm kind of wondering, like, right, our limes and our everything, but our P's and K's are still low. We still have room to improve. And all I'm putting it down to really is that bit of overseeding that we've done a couple of years ago starting to really pay off. And that goes to show you really that you need to rejuvenate the sward every so often, and definitely going to do more of it. But just, I can't get over it. Like, I thought we were going to be way down, and like I was saying earlier on the video there, earlier on the day, I was a bit disappointed with the wilt, and I was putting down maybe something to that, but like, we were walking through the silage there and it's bone dry now because there's a good wind here today and the sun has come out now, so maybe the first paddock might have been a bit on the wet side, but at the same time it wasn't stopping, and the rest of it's all got a really good wilt now, so even that's not a factor anymore. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that we closed up the paddocks maybe that 3 or 4 weeks earlier there and took the pressure off, but geez, I can't believe it now. It's really good going. So
you can't turn the tide, let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide, you can bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone could use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Way across the fields. Let me take a breath. Let me be a part of something real. Someone said it's better when you hold on to a helping hand. Sometimes we could all use a friend. The pieces, hey, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
And that is everything in. So final count there was 285 bales. So we have the silage pit full, and we have the area there along the side of the back of the sheds there full, and there's a few more stacked over there in the old bit of the yard. So just short of 14 bales to the acre, so that is absolutely savage going. So just want to say thanks to all the lads there as well, because they all came on when they said they'd come. Everything was done really well. Bales are really well made, and the lads that came in and done the stacking made a serious job of it. So just makes life easier. People are going to ask, why don't you do things yourself, or why don't you bring in the bales yourself? To be honest with you, the lads are kitted out for it. It's cheaper, quicker and faster for them to get it in, and they do a way better job than ever I could. Like I keep saying in all these videos, I am no tractor driver, but serious bits of kit, really well done. So hope you enjoyed the video. Going to cut a bit more silage this year, but because this was so heavy, it just took the pressure off. I was kind of worrying, will I have enough bales this year, but it's kind of taking the pressure off. So that allows me now to just concentrate on getting the grazing right, getting better quality silage now the next time. There's no effluent coming off these bales, so they were made dry, so great job. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.